Ladies, here's a huge red flag in dating that you need to be so careful of.
Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about romantic gestures that are red flags, okay? And you don't have to ignore them. So I'll put the videos together so that you watch and learn, and I'll be back to share my true sense, what I think about today's video.
Ladies, here's a huge red flag in dating that you need to be so careful of. Men by nature are afraid of commitment. They don't want to commit. They don't want to be tied down. The idea of being suffocated by a woman scares the crap out of them. So if you've been dating a guy for 1 week, 2 weeks, you barely know the guy, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey babe, I think we should get married and settle down, and yeah, you're everything to me. I've never felt this way in my life." Huge red flag. Why? I knew this girl, okay? She met this guy within 2 weeks. "I love you. I've never felt this way. You're everything. I want to get married." He made this girl completely fall for him. A month later, he's like, "Oh, babe, I've got nowhere to live. I'm just like, I need somewhere to stay just for now, just till I'm in between jobs, da 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 da." The girl's already in love by this point. She thinks she's found the one. Poor girl lets the guy move in. Cut a long story short, she ends up finding out this guy already has a whole other girlfriend. He's cheating the whole time. And his girlfriend lived with her parents, so he couldn't move in with the girlfriend. All he needed was a place to stay. So if a guy very early on is telling you things like, "I love you, I want to be with you," that is a huge red flag. It means he either wants to sleep with you, he's telling you everything you want to hear because he needs something from you. So ladies, don't believe him.
I'm here to tell y'all and let y'all know it's signs, romantic gestures that are red flags. Let me tell y'all. Red flag number 1, too much affection early on, aka love bombing. Excessive buying of the flowers, excessive gifts, excessive love letters, excessive hugs and kisses, and then they take it away and make you dependent on those things. You feel me? That's another way of just rushing into a relationship or rushing to get what you want out of a relationship by love bombing somebody, making them feel special in the beginning so you can use them up for whatever you want to use them for, or just some people just really be wanting that feeling of hugs and kisses, and they know it's temporary, but they still cool with it, so they gonna love bomb you so they can continue to get the excessive love bombing in return. So they rush in a relationship, so slow the pace if you need to. Truly get to know the person you're dealing with. Red flag number 2 is spending too much time together, to the point where you forget that you told your little sister you was going to take her to the park yesterday, or you told your cousin you was going to link with him and go bowling. You got to realize that even when you're dealing with a person, you still got family and friends you need to tend to, and other relationships you got to nourish and grow with. So spending too much time together is like a honeymoon phase kind of thing, and you could get just trapped into being with them so much you become like codependent on them, and you just need their company all the time, and you don't need their company all the time. Go do other things. You feel me? Sign number 3, red flag number 3, is saying "I love you" too soon. That's another sign of love bombing. Another way to try to kind of try to control the dynamic of the situation or relationship. If you don't truly know the person, there's no reason for you to be saying "I love you." I feel like you should keep trying to get to know the person and keep trying to get to know why you may feel like you have that strong feeling towards them. But if it's early on and a person is saying "I love you," they're just trying to control the dynamic and keep you in their grasp and continuing to love bomb you. Red flag number 4 is constantly feeling the need to text or call your person. I feel like having relationships and having a person, you need to go time without talking or time without seeing each other, spending time with other people. So when you guys come back together, it could be like, "Damn, I actually missed you." Or, "Damn, I actually got a lot to tell you." Whereas if you texting and calling all day, you already know what they doing. You already know who they was with. You really don't miss them that much because you already know what they expect when you see each other. We've been talking about it all day. So what's really the surprise? What's really the, like, what did I miss this whole time? So give your partner space. You feel me? Like, and don't get mad if they're not on the same type of time you on. If you text them all day, every minute, and they're not replying, that's okay. They're trying to miss you. It's too much. Red flag number 5 is jealousy and possessiveness. If your partner comes up to you and say, I'm about to go out to eat with such and such, we're about to go to this 4-star, 5-star restaurant, and we're about to dress up, the first thing you should really say is, oh, what you wearing? I want to see what you wearing. Let me see before you leave. Take a picture or take pictures and send them to my phone and stuff like that. If your first thing is, oh, what you wearing, or who was the friend, and call me when you get there, and yada, 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 you're jealous and you're treating your partner as if they are your item to put in your pocket. That is a huge red flag. Stop doing that. And those are 5 red flags when it comes to like romantic gestures. A lot of love bombing going on, a lot of just trying to control the dynamics, a lot of trying to keep your partner or keep your person just to yourself. That's not ideal. Let your partner be free. Let your partner make their own decisions. Let your partner be them. You know, at the end of the day, we lose ourselves in trying to keep up with a relationship, and we just lose ourselves in that and forget that we actually had hobbies and things to do before we met this person. So continue to do that. Continue to be that person. Don't let nobody in these red flags screw you over. Know the red flags.
5 red flags in men you should never ignore. Never. Part 2. Lip scrub tastes so good you could literally eat it. Number 1 is when he says his ex is toxic. It takes 2 to tango, and chances are she wasn't the only toxic one. Literally the best eye cream on the planet. Coming from firsthand experience, if he says his ex is toxic, he was too. I promise. Next one is if he doesn't post you on his Instagram. Now this is for when you guys are full-blown boyfriend and girlfriend. If he just doesn't post you, red flag. I don't care how you look at it, it's a red flag. Don't worry too much about this one, because if he's not posting you on his Instagram, you can just find another one who will. This next one is so important. If he doesn't text you back. We all have busy lives. We all have jobs. However, man is into you and really wants you. He will make time for you and he will text you back. Think about it like when you're running late to work and you really want to get a nice coffee. Stop and get a nice coffee, but you're late to work. Kind of the same thing. If they want it bad enough, they'll make it happen. This one is if this guy doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life. He's kind of floating around with no real direction. This might not seem like such a big deal if you're younger, but no matter what age you are, it's so important to be with someone who has goals, aspirations, or all just cares about life and his success. I hope you made it this far, because this is a good one. If he is insecure, red flag. We all have our insecurities. We are human. However, very insecure men oftentimes won't let you go out with your friends, won't let you post on social media. You're gonna feel like you literally can't do anything. Chances are he will probably gaslight you into thinking that things are your fault, when in reality, it's just his own insecurities. Do yourself a favor and run from this man while you can. Hands down, my new favorite lip gloss. Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Taupe. So
That's the video, guys. So I'm just here to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. Romantic gestures that are often seen as ultimate way to show the red flags, okay, to show love and affection. But not at all gestures are sweet as they appear. Sometimes what seems romantic on the surface can actually be a red flag in open. Let's break down some romantic gestures that may make your heart skip a beat, but for all the wrong reasons. One of the biggest red flags comes with grand over the top gestures early in the relationship. Imagine someone you have just started dating shows up with a bouquet of 100 roses or books a surprise weekend getaway. While this might feel frightening, it's important to ask why they're moving so fast. Love bombing has its code is often a tactic used to gain your trust quickly, making you feel like you have made the perfect partner. But this intensity can turn toxic fast, leaving you overwhelmed and trapped in the control. Another romantic gesture that screams red flag is when someone constantly showers you with gifts, expensive ones at that. Gifts are lovely, of course, but when they come with strings attached, they're no longer innocent. Maybe they start expecting you to act a certain way, spend more time with them, or even owe them loyalty before you are ready. This type of gestures often makes insecurity or an attempt to manipulate your feelings. A surprise visit might sound sweet, but if someone constantly shows up unannounced, that's not romance. That's a boundary issue. Imagine you're relaxing at home or spending time with your friends and suddenly they're at your doorstep because they missed you. While it may seem cute at first, it can quickly feel intrusive, especially if they do it often without checking in. This can be a sign that they don't respect your space of independence. Writing love letters or leaving you a heartfelt note is usually a charming way to express emotions. But what if the tone of those letters is over intense? Phrases like, I can't live without you, or you're my entire world can feel romantic, but they're also deeply concerning. It's a sign that they might be or very dependent on you emotionally which is not healthy for either of you. Another seemingly sweet but problematic gesture is when they insist on always paying for everything, especially when you have expressed wanting to split cost. While generosity can be kind, this can sometimes be a way to extract control if they make you feel guilty for wanting financial equality or start holding their generosity over your head, and a huge red flag. Constant checks and calls might make you feel loved, but when it becomes excessive, it's not romance. It possessiveness. If they want to constantly update about where you are, who you are with, or what you're doing, it's a sign of insecurity and lack of trust. True love doesn't require constant surveillance. Jealousy, discussed as romantic problem protectiveness, is another common red flag. They might say things like, I don't like when other girls or guys look at you because you're mine, or I'm just protective because I care so much. All this can seem sweet, it's often a sign of controlling behavior. No one has a right to police how you dress or you talk to or where you go under the guise of love. Big public gestures like proposing in front of a crowd, declaring the love on social media can feel like a dream come true, but you've never discussed these steps beforehand or you're not on the same page. It could be a way to pressure you into saying yes or agreeing to something you're not ready for in public. Pressure discussed as romance is manipulative, plain and simple. Offering to fix your life is another gesture that might feel romantic but carries deeper implication. Maybe they want to take over your finances, help you pick out your clothes, or suggest quitting your job so that they can take care of you. All this might sound like love and support. It can often be a way to make resilient on them or to take power in the relationship. Promising forever too soon is a red flag that often hide a romantic weight. If they are saying things like, I know you're the one for me or we'll be together forever within weeks of meeting, it's worth the questioning their intentions. Building a healthy, lasting relationship takes time. Rushing to commit might be a way to trap you emotionally before you had the chance to truly evaluate the relationship. At the end of the day, romantic gestures should feel safe and healthy and reciprocal. If a gesture makes you feel uneasy or pressured, listen to your instincts. Sometimes what looks like love is actually control, manipulation, or insecurity. Okay, have you experienced any romantic red flags? You have to share with me. Okay, so one thing I want to share with you is we always, before you start a relationship, or maybe you've started, if your gut is telling you, listen to what your feeling is telling you. God gave us a gut feeling to always protect us, but listen to what your gut is feeling. Something which is not right, it feels like this is not right, if this person is not okay, is not the right person for you, you're going to feel that. Don't ignore those things because you'll be protected with your gut feeling. Okay, if someone comes to you, at first they start just showering you with money within just the first day of meeting, just know that they're love bombing you, or they're just trying to hide something, or they just want to get something from you. So you have to be very smart and be very careful. Okay, someone you just meet today, they want to take you to vacation, they're already telling you they love you so much, they haven't even known you. So for you to have a relationship, you have to be first get to know each other. It's a very beautiful stage that you need to pass. This is when you can trust this person, you can communicate with this person, and you can decide if you want to date them. Okay, don't be love bombed. I know we always close our eyes maybe when we see money, someone is sending you money or someone is just giving you money. I think people have been in situations where I know someone who just got married to someone. She was love bombed. Okay, he got married to him, and later, 3 days after the wedding, he changed that he doesn't want to be with this lady anymore. Okay, so you have to be very smart and very careful when you're choosing someone. Don't get married too soon if you don't know the person very well, because it's kind of risky. Okay, so guys, that's a video for today. I don't know what you have. Kindly leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what is your experience. Have you ever been love bombed by men, or have you ever in your life love bombed someone? Men, or men, what's your take on the love bombing? Okay, why do you do that, you guys? Yeah, so that's a video for today, guys. I really appreciate for your coming. Bye bye.